Winningest with Adam wins. Intelligent information from those that have achieved the highest levels of success to become the winningest in wellness and wealth, to help you get to the highest levels of winning, to become the winningest in everything you do, by finding the best resources for you to learn from and become the winningest. New gains, new strategies to get you the winningest levels in your wellness and wealth.
We can help you. Totally. Done for you.
Advanced automation is now on your side. Dear investor, I hope I'm not imposing, but I'd like to ask you about your stock portfolio. How's it doing? Win some, lose some, good days and bad, but sometimes more bad than good. Or maybe you've seen your share of good, but just not as many as you'd like. Now I'd like to ask you another question. What's your strategy like? If you're like most people who are in the stock market, then you really don't have one. For the majority of people, playing the market is simply a matter of putting in enough money to build a portfolio, then riding it out and seeing what happens. But that's not how you make money, at least not consistent money. I'd like to offer you a method that not only allows you to earn money via the stock market, but lets you do it effortlessly. And perhaps the most exciting thing about it is that it will work for anyone, whether you're a seasoned trader or completely new to the market. Let me put it this way. This is investment made easy.
Winningest with Adam wins.
Offers you, done for you, trading to guarantee the results that you seek.
Then click on the button and create some winning investments right now. We even show you how to get everything set up fast. I think you're going to be shocked at how easy it is to use.
By employing cutting-edge technology in conjunction with rich professional experience.
I'm just going to keep going over this until you have a full understanding, because I want you to fully understand. Let's go ahead and let's pick, I don't know, we'll pick JD, okay? Here's the pattern that I'm looking for. I am looking for a series of higher lows.
So you look for ones that have this certain type of pattern.
It's called an ascending triangle pattern. Ascending triangle pattern is pick number one. Second is Darvas box, okay? I'll explain the difference between the two. And I'll explain the logic of why they work, okay? You have three things that a stock can do, right? It can be going up, it can be going sideways, and it can be going down. That's it. Those are three. There's literally only three things that a stock can be doing. When a stock is trading in a range where there is a ceiling to it, okay? This is called a flat top, meaning the market is every single time price gets to 85, they're selling it. Now, the ascending triangle is a series of higher lows. So you have a low, a higher low, and a higher low. And what that's saying is every time the price falls, buyers step in sooner and sooner and sooner. So they're winning the battle under the surface. When this breaks out, it has a higher propensity to follow through because buyers have already showed over the last month or two that they are not waiting for price to fall back to the same level. They're picking it up sooner and sooner and sooner. And then when you get a breakout, you tend to get these big explosive moves to the upside like this. All right. An example of a range where you're just trading sideways for a long period of time would be, let's say, I think it was FICO. Okay. This was one that we looked at. All right. This is clearly trading in a range. Okay. Every time it falls down into this zone, buyers step up, and every time it pops up into this zone, sellers step up. So price is just going back and forth. Nobody's winning the battle. Okay. We are just looking for a move out of this range, either up or down. All right. Obviously, we're playing things in on the breakout side to make things simple, so we're not looking at it from a shorting perspective. So I'm looking for a breakout. Once it leaves this range, it typically moves the size of the range or a little bit more. It's called a measured move. So this range here is from 380 to 460. It's $80. When this breaks out, it should move up 80 bucks. All right. Those are how you calculate measured moves.
Now, as you already know, instead of just making one trade and holding onto it for the long term, we use technology to take advantage of the upticks in the stocks and ETFs. We buy high and sell higher on a weekly basis, sometimes less and sometimes more.
Only system needed for monthly income for life. Totally done for you.
Now, for targets, right? Let's go back to JD. And here's where I'm using my last stop. Before the breakout, what is the most recent low? Okay. And so we've put in higher lows here and here. Now that this is broken out, where would I place my stop? I would be wrong now if it broke below this point. Okay? Because what that's saying is the market's no longer trending up because it made a lower low. An uptrend and a downtrend are very simple to define. A downtrend is a series of lower highs, okay, and lower lows. That's it. An uptrend is a series of higher highs and higher lows. So this is an uptrend because you have a higher high, you have a high, you have a higher high, and you have a higher high. And you're low, and you have a higher low, and you got a higher low. So that's an uptrend. So as long as it stays above this point right here, trend is higher. And so that's where we place our stops. So if we look at lit, let's take lit, which is on here. Okay, here's what we looked at. I looked for this breakout right here, and I took the most recent low. So our stop loss was going to be at $40.50. The most recent low on here is like right in here. It's about 41. I look at this over here. It's like 41.50. This is called ATR. ATR is average true range. It's the size of the average move that a stock makes on a daily basis. So the average true range is $1. So I actually set my stop $1 underneath of this low because it shouldn't violate that zone. And so that's how I got 40.50. 41.50 was the recent low. I put $1 in there and we got ourselves our stop at 40.50. And our target, 46, 48. 46, 48. And I got that from going from the low to the breakout point with a fib. And it gave me this, and it gave me this. All this is saying is 124% of this move and 200% of this move. Okay, so if this was a $10 range, the first target would be $12.40 above, and the second target would be $20 above. That's all those targets essentially are.
Second is our intelligent internal algorithm formulas. For a winning strategy to work, it's all about the technology. So this is the deal. There are certain mathematics, formulas, and data processing that when used correctly create enormous wealth. It's called an algorithm. That's basically a supercomputer that takes and analyzes a vast amount of information and results in decisions. For us and our supercomputer,
Reach out to us today to let us show you how we can help you win in retirement and investing.
And so all I do is I look for patterns like that. I look for setups that are strong. I find the area where I don't want to own it under, where I think we're wrong if it falls below that. And I'm looking for those stocks to make those breakouts and get those explosive moves.
win time and time again against humans. Computers are smarter than every one of us. They can beat us at chess. They can beat us at Jeopardy. They can certainly beat us at the stock market. As humans, we cannot compute as much or as fast as a computer, and it's very likely we never will again. So no matter who you are, where you live in the world, these supercomputers definitely have an impact on you, and your decision-making, and my decision-making. We're all able to take advantage of this technology, or let it pass us by. We choose to take advantage, and we allow you the same access to our technology.
Hey, this is Adam Wins again. So I'm going to show you here how to use my trade plan, okay? It's really, really quite simple, okay? We've got 3 colors. We've got orange, green, red. Well, we've got 4 colors. Orange, green, red, and white, okay? Orange signifies no trigger, no trade, okay? Once a trade comes in, the purchase date is going to come in. For example, 10/7/20/2020 would turn to white, okay? Okay, until it's triggered, it's going to stay in orange. It is simply a watch. So we're watching DocuSign, okay? Now, Dell, on the other hand, that was a trigger on 10/1, okay? It reached the entry point of $69, okay? It's currently at 67, okay? Your max buy price here is $70. So if it hits 69 again, that might be something you want to get into, okay? And you don't want to get in above over $70, okay? Take SE, for example. SE was a trigger on October 6th. The entry buy point on October 6th was 162. So it closed over 162 on 10/6, or was closing on 10/6. You could have bought that in the morning, could have bought that in the afternoon, could have bought that at the close. Okay, you can buy at the close. That's probably right near the close. If it's above 162, that's great. That means it's going to hold. Okay, the current price here is 167. This is 15-minute delayed data from Google Finance. Okay, now the max price, if I wanted to get in today, I still could get in right now because I'm not above the max price of 167.40. Okay, cannot make as much money, but we're still gonna do all right. Okay, so we go into our trading account, we place this order, and we set up the stop loss. Okay, we're gonna have another video a little bit later showing you how to place your orders. Your risk per share is $27 per share. You're gonna buy 37 shares, number of shares to buy in a $100,000 account. You're risking $6,000 on a $10,000 account. And your target price here's what we want to reach, 195 and 210. Okay. Generally, we want to get out at the first target. If things are going through the roof, the sky's the limit. Take the second target. It's always your choice. Okay. So that's orange and white. Now, a green trade is a closed trade. Okay, we entered this on 10.5. It is 10.7 today. Just for example purposes, this really isn't closed today. It's still an open trade. But for example purposes, we're putting that at the actual target price of 34.50. You'll see it's not. It's at 32.65. But for the example, we're putting in here the close price of 34.50. Okay, that's going to be in green. Now, if our target price here, okay, is below, it's at our stop loss. Okay, we got out at the stop loss 16.60, so we're going to be in the red. Okay, and as you see here, the gains at the target one are going to be higher, 13.1% in this case, versus the lower at the stop loss, which is 3.1. So we're trying to get a nice win ratio here where we're winning more than we're losing. And when we do that and our gains are bigger, we're going to have great gains to take to the bank. That's the whole strategy. That's the whole plan. Okay, that's the trade plan. You follow along. Okay, you get into the whites. Look at the oranges. Get into the whites. When it becomes white, that means we're ready to take the trade. Okay, when it becomes green, you get out for a profit. When it's red, you get out for a loss. It's that easy. Okay, now you can set up all these numbers in your trade account so that it is running automatically for you. All right, have a great one.
Now, back to our system. We're biased, but we think you'll be very pleasantly surprised at how quickly we can help you retire earlier and create more monthly income for your life.
Using technology means even if you have no stock market experience and you don't even know what a stock is, all you have to know is how to buy and sell. And everybody knows how to buy, right?
Hey, this is Adam Wynn. So I just want to show you how easy this is. So we've taught you a lot of the technical stuff by now, but this is the easy part where all you really need to do is go through here and it's giving you all of this data. Okay, it's telling you you're getting alerts. Okay, you're getting alerts on when to buy, market is open, and if there's any earnings coming up. But like here we get fast trigger to buy for 50-50. Okay, that's all you really need to do. Then you can go over here to the spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet is going to show you exactly what's going on. So this is where we're at. Our completed trades are here, which is an absolute large amount of green there. Okay, so that is where we're at for that. This is our current open trades. We have to move a lot of these greens because we have a lot of wins over to those completed trades. They're going to be here for the next couple of days, but the white ones are the open ones. Okay, so, and as we said, the orange ones are those that our opportunities, we're waiting for them to turn into buys. So it's really that easy. You come over here, you get the stock ticker, you get the purchase date, you get the entry point, you get the max buy, you get the stop loss, you get the amount of shares to buy. Okay, you get the total investment, the target one, target two. This is all based on 100,000. Earnings release is always over here. You got your gains. You got all the information. All you got to do is set it and forget it, plug it into your broker account, and you're done. It's that amazing. So you really don't have to do too much technically. You're going to get signaled out here when it's time to do anything. You're going to set your stop losses, so the stocks are going to sell automatically at your targets. Just when there's a new opportunity, you're going to go in and you're going to make that trade and you're going to make that money. And that's how easy it is. All right? See you on the inside.
You understand the world is changing, and you want to capitalize on the fact technology is leading the way, and you're ready to act.
Third, the technology was created by...
Winningest with Adam Wins.
I mean, he doesn't only write the books, he bases them on what works for him. The same strategy that made him rich and successful in trades. And it's very, very powerful stuff.
Now, how do we do it? By using the very latest computer trading technology and mathematics.
So you can make the right decisions to assure yourself a winning financial future. Are you guys getting this now? Do you see how easy this really is?
And before you start to worry, we don't ever take control of your money. It's always safe in your brokerage account that you have full control of.
$1 account. We are positioning each trade to risk 1%, which is $1,000.
Yep.
So everything that we've done in terms of basing all of the data here is position sizing to our loss at a rate of, if it goes all the way to our loss, we're only going to lose 1% of our account. So the thing that changes every single time is the position size. So this is not a every time buy 10 grand. So you'll notice with NVIDIA, we're only buying $5,700 because we're actually going for a bigger target and we have a bigger stop. You're keeping your risk the same on every trade is really what you're doing.
Always when it's a loss, it's exactly $1,000. So we've had 3 trades, Docu, Dell, and Len, be losses. And those are always at $1,000.
Yep. That's what that should be, because we get stopped out at the $1,000 loss mark. Yeah, I mean, you can make that whatever you want. It's just we built a simulated $100,000 account. So 1% of $100,000 is $1,000, and that's where you should get stopped out every time.
Your money is always safely with you. Another thing is we are constantly innovating. We always want to bring you more, and we constantly are creating new products and events. We will be having seminars, masterminds, and boot camps on a frequent basis.
Oh, and just in case you are wondering, yes, we can help you, even if you have no investing experience.
Okay, as I told you before, it's super, super simple. You're getting all the alerts here. It's telling you exactly when to buy and what to sell at. And that's really it. So when to buy, at what price, and when to sell, that's all you really need. You're going to get alerts. It's going to alert you on a daily basis of exactly what's going on. There's alerts here every single day. That's all you got to do is follow those alerts. It's going to take you 5 minutes. My 8-year-old could do it. It is that easy, okay? So that's the auto trader portion. It's super easy. Just set it, forget it, plug and chug. You're on your way to go. Now, if you need any other help, okay, we have professional financial advisors on the team now, okay? So if you need any help, if you need financial plans, you need life insurance, you need tax savings, all these different things we can help you with. So whatever you're doing, get into this course, okay? Get this data, learn what it is. Get into this course now. It's going to be the best thing you can possibly do. Make sure you schedule some time with me or my team, and you're going to really, really learn a lot. You're going to really, really have a better result than you've ever had before. So make sure you get the course. It's a big video course. We go over everything step by step by step, but most of all, you get this data. That's the most important thing, okay? So you got to get this data. It is powerful. It is amazing. It's making many people, 5% a month, okay? 5% a month, no joke, 5% a month, okay? Look at the data. Look at the results. It's amazing balls. You got to get it.
One big development we're working on is Auto Trader. This will be a 100% hands-free product where you just set it and forget it. That's right. A computer does all the work now and basically hands you what stocks to buy and sell.
You'll start making more monthly investment income than you ever thought possible.
Are you starting to get excited yet? I could literally go on forever with all the cool things, but I'd rather you just try it out and see for yourself.
Okay, sure. So let's come in and let's look at, we'll pull this back up. All right, so we come in here, we go to our screener. All right, so again, simple screener that we're looking at. We're looking at mid caps and bigger. We're looking at things that are optionable okay, so that the options players can play. We're looking at things that have good volumes, over 1 million shares. We don't want to play illiquid stuff. And then we're looking at things that are right near 52-week highs. And we get this big old list.
Don't let technology in your financial future pass you by. The first step to getting started is to enroll in our course. If you qualify,
Log in and have some fun with the software and see the returns for yourself.
using the latest technology proven to generate monthly income for life.
You can continue to use your broker, financial advisor, insurance agent, or banker. You can invest in mutual funds, CDs, life insurance, hedge funds, but that really sounds like a lot of people to pay. A lot of people that need your money. A lot of mouths to feed from your investments.
Don't leave your retirement up to someone else whose only goal is to profit from you. Fire your banker, forget your financial advisor. This is the only system you will ever need.
So again, think about it like this. So I mean, the math calculation is this. This is the box. All right, that's what we look at. This is the range that we're trading in. The size of this move, whatever this is 112 points. Okay. All the calculation is with a fib extension, this is 112 points. We're multiplying it by 1.24. 138 plus our breakout spot, which in this case, was whatever we called it, 573. That's how I'm getting my target. Okay, that's it.
And take back control and find true financial freedom. Like I said before, if we can't make you money, then we don't deserve yours.
Hey everybody, this is Adam Wins. This is the Winningest, and this is the incarnation of Wall Street Winning. This is our newest platform, and you're really going to like it, especially these returns this week. So everything in white here is a buy. You'll see the dates when the purchase date, and there's still some good buys now. That there's a max buy in column F here that you don't want to buy above, okay? So there's the current price. These are real-time prices. They're 15 minutes delayed. So, for example, right here, our max buy is a 167.40 and it's a 167.90. So we're already above the max buy level. CPRT, and we have FAN. This was a couple-day trade, and let's see how the results were. So we triggered off 10% in this stock, and our exit date was the 8th. So in 8 days, we did 10%. Okay, so we're outperforming Wall Street Winnings 0.5% a week, and we've got a 10% return here. So we're doing incredibly, 20 times the rate that we're doing. So a $30,000 investment yielded $3,100 in this particular stock. Okay. Now you say, but Adam, you don't have the options here. Okay. Well, if you want, you can always sell calls at the target one. Okay. And then you might say, well, this isn't Monday and Friday. This is every day. Well, you can take your trades whenever you so choose. If you want to do your trades on Mondays and Fridays, like you did over in the trading room, go for it. As long as the max buy price is not above the current price, it's still in a buy. Okay. You can make that trade whenever you want. The timing is not as critical here, okay? What we're doing is we're getting breakout stocks. You're setting your stop loss price, okay? And you're keeping your risk per share under 1%, okay? 1%. That is a beauty of anything that we can possibly do here. Now, let's say you didn't want to risk the $30,000 here. You wanted to decrease that. You can always do that. Okay, you can make it $10,000, okay? And you'd have made $1,000 this week on a $10,000 investment. Not bad, okay? 10% in a week with the new system.
And if you don't do that, you're going to run the risk of buying into products and people that are outdated, out of touch, and, well, unprofitable.
So, what are you waiting for? We'll even show you how to get everything set up fast. But I promise you that you'll be shocked at how easy it is to use. So click the button.
We can help you. Now, the first step to getting started is to enroll in our course.
Winningest with Adam Wins.
This is the only system you will ever need. Reach out to us today to let us show you how we can help you win in retirement and investing.